And Huntsman, you go check out the, well, I guess you don't have to do whatever I tell you, but maybe go check out the new air assault range that I built, see if it's something that's usable for you. I'll point it out on the map in a minute. And then if more people trickle in, I'll be able to direct them into the game while I'm doing ATC, and then after a half hour or so, when we're positive nobody else is coming in, I'll hop in a bird.
Okay, I mean, if that works for you.
Yeah, I don't mind doing ATC. It's kind of fun.
Okay, and so we're working the range area over there by the lake.
Why don't you go check out the new bombing range? It's in Training Area 3, south of the town of Ozergredi, which is to the west, or as you were to the east.
Okay, yeah, up against the mountains there.
Yep. So the bombing range, if you see the town of Ozergredi, zoom in a little bit, you see there, just on the south side of that town, there's a big fork, and then another big fork right next to it. See what I'm talking about? In the river, I should say.
Why am I not seeing a town?
Okay, Ozergeti is due east, and then you go south.
Yeah, like a quarter of a mile south of the town. There's a river that borders the south edge of the town.
Okay, yep, and then it does Y off. One goes kind of goes east, the other one's kind of going southeast, and
Yep.
it forks into two other ones.
Yep. So in between the river that's bordering the southern side of the town, and then the next river to the south, there's that open flat area with no urban area. That's the bombing range.
Okay.
And then the air assault range is actually right next to it. So if you look at the Y of the river right at the southern edge of the town, if you look like a third of the mile to the northwest, there's an open area in a U of the city. On the south side of that U is a river.
Not seeing the U of the city.
So, I mean, it doesn't look like a U unless you zoom into the point where you can see the actual building, because the open area is actually, so I guess the easiest way to do it, you see the, where the river Y's off on the south end of the town?
Uh-huh.
Heading 303 for 0.6 miles.
Okay.
If you zoom in on that spot, buildings border it on the north, on the south, and on the east, but not on the west. And the area in that area is flat, and there's nothing there. That's where the air assault range is.
Right there?
Oh, okay.
Nope, to the north of that. I guess that's probably the easiest way.
Ah. Oh, that flat area inside the town.
Yep, that, like, it's blocked off in yellow or in orange, like it's urban, but it's not. There's nothing.
Okay, and then ours is just a little bit southwest of there, right? Yeah, right there. Yep.
And I'll work as range control too, so you can check in on 2-5.
Okay. Suggested loadout?
Whatever you guys want to work.
Madison, what do you want to work?
Let's try some rockets.
All right, rockets it is. 7 shots, all 4 stations. Centerline bag and 9 Papa 5s.
Roger that.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
Copy that.
Not seeing the 7-shot heat.
It's called Lao 68.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, I just don't, for some reason my VR menu is not popping up right.
Yeah, I had that problem as well.
Were you able to select it though?
Yeah.
Okay, I just gotta look down a little bit. No, they won't let me put heat on the inboards.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing.
So HE.
Yeah, that'll work. You can do you can do heats on the outboards and HE in the inboards. I had the same issue. All right, muting TeamSpeak. Coplated ground. Nemesis 1-2. Coplated ground. Nemesis 1-2.
Nemesis 1-2, send it for Coplated ground.
Coplated ground. Nemesis 1-2. Flight of 2 F5s. We are on the south sunshades. Request engine start clearance.
Nemesis 1-2, start approved.
Nemesis 1-2. Startup. Engine start approved. Nemesis 1-2.
Kobletti ground.
Kobletti ground. Nemesis 1-2 requests taxi to active runway via South Sunshades.
Nemesis 1-2, taxi to runway 07 via Sierra, hold short 07. What's your destination code?
We'll be working the range to the east, and by chance, do you have a range frequency for that?
Yeah, it's from range pearl on 252.0.
Copy, Nemesis 1-2, cleared to taxi runway 07 via Charlie, hold short of runway 07. We'll contact tower, range control 252.
Where is this range you're talking about? I'm finally in game.
Microphone activated.
I just marked it on the map for you.
I just seen that.
Yep, I just marked it, so you're, it's basically completely flat. There are some, like, enemy infantry and bunkers over there, but they won't shoot at you unless you shoot at them first. So you're kind of safe until you want to knock us.
Yeah, I got that.
And then,
Okay, thanks.
ATC on 251.0, and then just checking the range control 252 once you're in the air.
Kobletti Tower, Nemesis 1-2, 5-2 F5's holding short runway 07, request takeoff clearance. Kobletti Tower, Nemesis 1-2.
Nemesis 1-2, clear for takeoff, runway 7, wind 046 at 4 knots.
Nemesis 1-2, clear for takeoff, runway 07. Tower. Nemesis 1-2, clear of your airspace. Switching to 5-2 for range control.
Nemesis 1-2, frequency change approved.
1-2, frequency change approved.
Ground Warrior 1-1 requesting startup.
Warrior 1-1, cold-blooded ground, startup approved.
Startup approved, Warrior 1-1.
Range control, Nemesis 1-2.
Nemesis 1-2, range control, send it.
Yes, sir, we're checking in. Flight of 2 F5s. We're just a little bit of east. We're going to do a low circle just to get eyes on range. Currently, 4 or 5 minutes of playtime. We are loaded with 28 Lao 68 HE and HE AT. Full gun, full flares.
Nemesis 1-2, radar contact at 2,500 feet in a climb. You're clear to continue your training. No traffic in the AO.
Nemesis 1-2, cleared on range, continue to training. Advise if any traffic enters the area. We'll be staying high, making most of our runs west to east, and we'll check in if we deviate.
User joined your channel.
Tower Warrior 1-1, ready for departure, requesting southeast.
Warrior 1-1, cold-blooded tower, takeoff. Quick for takeoff, southeast, wind 046 at
Clear for takeoff, Warrior 1-1. 1, switching over to 252 for range.
Warrior 1-1, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Warrior 1-1. Warrior 1-1, setting on 252.
Warrior 1-1, range control has you 5x5. It's take it that you're pushing to the air assault range, correct?
Say again, your TeamSpeak mic is not muted.
Microphone muted.
Warrior 1-1, I have you radar contact at 700 feet. Have you coming into the range, or the air assault range?
A firm, air assault range.
Roger that, good copy. I have 2 other aircraft in traffic, both F-5s, conducting bombing on the bombing range. Should be not a factor for you at this time as long as you stay west of the air assault range.
Copy all.
Nemesis 1-2, range control.
Go ahead, range call for Nemesis 1-2.
Nemesis 1-2, did you copy last traffic with the Warrior 1-1 Huey coming into the AF?
Yeah, A-firm, we're staying 6,000 above, not getting any lower than 1,500 feet, working that west to east run and then egressing south back out west for feet wet and coming back in. We'll deconflict and keep eyes out.
Roger that, good copy. Just ensure that you don't have any of your final attack headings between 270 and 000. How copy?
Copy that. We'll keep south of 270, work that southern hemisphere. Range control, Nemesis 1-2.
Send it, Nemesis.
And range, we are clear of the range. We're actually feet wet. We're going to set out over here over the water at 10,000 feet and below. Hard deck 1,000. We're going to practice a little BFM before we have to RTB for fuel.
Roger that, Nemesis 1-2. Go ahead and push north a little bit into TA5. The whole training area is yours. The southernmost corner of the TA is at the lake.
All right, copy that. We'll push north into TA5 and maintain 10,000 feet to 1,000 feet surface.
Got you on the tracker, one.
check.
5-6, 5-4.
Range control Warrior 1-1, leaving the range to the west. Contact 251, 10 miles, Warrior 1-1. Cobleti approach, Warrior 1-1, with you 5 miles to the northeast with intent to land.
Warrior 1-1, clear to land on the pads, wind 046 at 4 knots. Warrior 1, clear to land on the pads, wind 046 at 4 knots.
Cobleti approach, Warrior 1-1, with you 5 miles to the north, intent to land at the heliport.
Disregard last trip. Warrior 1-1, Cobleti Tower, clear to land on the pads, wind 046 at 4 knots.
Clear to land at the pads, Warrior 1-1. One's going down, sending off Freak, R&R.
Kubalati Tower, Nemesis 1-2.
Nemesis 1-2, center for
Kubalati Tower, currently about 10 nautical miles west of the airfield, coming in for a full stop line, flight of 2 F5E.
Roger that, Nemesis 1-2, report when you're 3 miles.
Or A firm, Nemesis 1-4. Kubalati Tower, Nemesis 1-4, currently 3 nautical miles west of the airfield.
Nemesis 1-2, got your visual, clear for standby. Nemesis 1-2, I got you coming in for a full stop. You want to work the pattern, you going for an overhead brake.
Overhead brake.
Roger that, you're cleared for an overhead left brake, runway 07.
Runway 07, overhead brake, Nemesis 1-4. Leads in the brake.
Nemesis 1-2 on the go. Nemesis 1-2 on the go. Report midfield left traffic.
Capability Tower, this is Nemesis 1-4. I'm clear of the active.
Nemesis 1-4, taxi apron south for parking near Greenville, via Sierra.
Taxi to parking via Sierra. Hey, just an interrogative. Did you copy me when you called out that I was cleared to land? Did I copy that at all?
Negative. If you did, it was on the wrong freak.
Yeah, that's what I was checking. It was on the wrong freak then.
Nemesis 1-2, clear to land, runway 07, wind 046 at 4 knots.
Nemesis 1-2 clear to land, runway 07, rolling out short final 2 miles. Nemesis will vacate runway 07 at Alpha and follow parking directions via Sierra to south ramp. And tower Nemesis 1-2 is cleared of 07 here on Alpha.
Are you controlling that truck?
Maybe.
He's got mind control.
I was just about to contact you and be like, hey, get your airman off of the freaking taxiway.
That's what I'd expect from airmen.
They're not very smart. I know, because I was one and taxied underneath the wing of a moving C-130.
Oh boy.
I was an airman basic. I was a zero no striper, man. I didn't know what I was doing. They waved me on. I thought they were telling me to go ahead.
It's alright.
When you're airman basic, you can pretty much get away with anything. It's like being a second lieutenant, right, Rit?
No, here we go. Being a second lieutenant was awesome because you were in charge of people and you didn't really get in trouble for anything. And if anything bad happened, it's not really your fault. You're just a second lieutenant.
Exactly.
Expectations world level.
think you've noticed that your AWACS is still on 251.
Oh yeah, I do need to fix.
They're not letting me refuel. Oh, hey. You guys just get to work while I sit here with my cold air blowing on.
Perks being pilot.
I know the AH-64 Apache, when it works, it gets really cold if you want it. Actually, I had the pilots, we had a problem where the heating louver device, it was like a solenoid, it wouldn't work. So it's like middle of summer, but they're freezing like 30 degrees Fahrenheit in their cockpit or crew station.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, they weren't very happy about it. Hey, you're drifting your trailer though. You might want to get on that.
I can't actually drive it. I just tell them where to go.
I know, it's just that it doesn't rotate at all, so it looks like you're just sliding it around.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Those Fords, man, they got a powerful.
Nice and safe over here by the helipad.
well, no warning, and I don't look damaged, so.
And light the burners and jam that guy. Rit, are you going to take an aircraft now, or are you going to still remain ATC, or do you want to swap?
No, I'll take an aircraft now.
Alright, got that. Shall we do some joint stuff with Huntsman?
Yeah,
I'm all refueled. I'm ready when you guys are.
Take rockets and center.
radio check 25.
Loud and clear, 251 Hummy.
Same.
Alright, I'm back up on 3-4. You said center line and rockets?
Yeah, so, same loadout as we went before. We're going to be working with the Huey.
Sounds good. I just redid my aircraft because I don't know if it was broke or not.
No worries.
Got some airmen that owe me some beer.
Damn airmen.
Request rearming.
Let's do a aerosol mock-up, I guess. We'll have Storm, you and Madison grab, or do kind of a strike, I guess, package. I'll do pre-strike coordination and reconnaissance. And we'll try to take out the bunkers before Huntsman can come in and drop troops.
Alright, copy. What load do you want us to carry then?
It's up to you.
Two clear to spool.
Rearming complete.
Are you listening at 251?
Does that work for
No,
you,
I
Huntsman?
turned it off.
Yeah, come up 251 and 135.
Reset my craft. Can you say that again?
Yeah, we'll have the F5s try to take out those bunkers before you drop troops.
That works fine with me. I like it.
Cool. We can coordinate timing on 252.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So I'll go with a single ship F5, call sign Nemesis 1, and then Storm, you and Madison go a two-ship Nemesis 2, so 2-1 and 2-2, and then you got Warrior 1-1 as the actual transport.
I was stepping on you.
No, my bad. Saying that I'll take Nemesis 1, a single ship, you take Nemesis 2, a two-ship, and then Warrior 1 will get the one-ship of Helix. I'll go up, and I've got some really neat rockets, so I'll mark targets, and then you guys can come in and lay waste to the bunkers, and then as soon as they're dead, Huntsman pushes in, trying to get as close time on target as we can.
Alright, copy that. We'll take Snake Eyes, a pair of Snake Eyes, and then a pair of Marks, or the Lao 68s on the outboards, and we'll do the pre-strike on the bunkers, low, slow.
Sounds like a plan to me.
That way we'll have follow-up with the rockets if re-attack's necessary, but hopefully with the spread of Snake Eyes there, we should be okay.
Yeah.
You copy all that?
Pair of Snake Eyes, rockets.
Chief, apply ground air supply. Chief, connect ground air supply. Copy. Chief, place the wheel chocks. Chief, apply ground air supply. Chief, apply ground air supply. remove the wheel chocks. Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Ground air supply is now connected. Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Kobuleti ground, Nemesis 1
Copy.
on the south ramp. West
Air
taxi.
is now applied.
Nothing heard. Taxi
Copy.
07B0.
Air is now applied.
Colbetti ground, Nemesis 2-1, flight of 2F5 south. Shelters request taxi, runway 07. Nothing heard. Clear to taxi, runway 07 via Charlie.
Kobuleti Tower, Nemesis 1 holding short, runway 07 at Sierra, ready for departure. Nothing heard, quick takeoff 07. Kobuleti Tower, Nemesis 1-1, clear of your airspace. Rolling over to 2.2. Range control, Nemesis 1 checking in, 252 for pre-strike coordination reconnaissance. Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1, 252.
Send it.
Just seeing if you were up on 252 yet.
Yeah, A-firm had a lag spike and lost control. The aircraft had to go to a spare. Starting engines now will be taxiing momentarily.
Roger, no worries. Warrior 1, Nemesis 1, ready check.
This is Warrior 1, radio limit Charlie.
Roger, Warrior 1, got you 5x5. I've got the target site in sight now. If you want to just hold to the west, about 2 mics out, until Nemesis 1 checks in.
That's new firm. I got eyes on hills. I'll hide behind those. Make sure I'm not being spotted.
Sounds good.
Warrior 1-1 on standby, 2 mics out.
Roger, Warrior, Nemesis 1 copies.
Range control. Nemesis 2-1, Flight of 2 F5s checking in with you just off of Kobuleti, approximately 5 miles to the northwest.
Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1, I got you 5x5. I've got the airspace control right now. Go ahead and push to the south of the target area, about 10 miles, hold at or below 10,000.
Copy that. The 2 F5s, we have full guns, combat mix, full flares, 2 each Mark 82 Snake Eyes, and 2 each 7-shot Lao 68 Heats, ready for tasking once you're ready.
Roger, good copy. Game plan's going to be to put you guys to the south in an IP. Nemesis 1 will push in, mark targets, and Nemesis 2, you'll follow up with a snake eye run on the targets. Linear targets are 3 bunkers and troops in the open break. If the Nemesis 1 will break high after the marking run and observe for effects on targets. If effects are no good, Nemesis 1 will patrol you in for another run.
Nemesis 2-1, copies all. We're proceeded southbound now, climbing for altitude. We'd request the block 5 to 6,000 for holding, since we'll be doing low drag or high drag delivery.
Roger that. You've got the ground to 10,000. I want you to hold here at the edge of the mountains to the south of the target area. Rough target location is near that green smoke, so you can orient yourself that way. Mountaintops are up to about 11,000 at the highest, so find a good hold point at 10,000 or below.
2-1, Wilco. Nemesis 1, Nemesis 2.
Send it.
Yeah, we're established right-hand orbit southwest of range. Block 4 to 6, waiting on tasking.
Roger that. Break. Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1 is going to be IP inbound in about 15 seconds. I'll put my mark down. I'll let you know when you're clear to exit your IP. Warrior 1, Nemesis 1.
Go ahead for Warrior.
Roger, Nemesis 1 is IP inbound on the target, and Nemesis 2 will be following up within 2 mics. Probably give you another 60 seconds, and then I'll start pushing you in, and I'll let you know if it's going to be a winner or a devil on DLC.
Roger that. Standing by.
Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1.
Send it.
You're clear to depart the IP. Marking in 30 seconds.
Copy, Nemesis 2-1, cleared to depart hold point for IP inbound, 20 seconds.
1-1 off to the north, marks up.
1-2 inbound, 20 seconds to delivery.
Warrior 1, you're clear to push.
Warrior 1's pushing.
Nemesis 2, do you have tally on marks?
Italian marks. Bombs away. Off south.
Nemesis 2, no effect on target. Clear for meeting. Re-attack. Warrior 1 report 60 seconds and 30 seconds out.
Hey firm, 1630.
One, 2 is inbound hot with rockets. Follow on strike. 2-2 will be 15 seconds behind me.
Got me. Cleared hot.
Warrior 60 seconds out.
Two ones in hot. Two ones off dry.
Warrior 30 seconds out.
Roger that, Warrior. It's going to be a Devil LZ. I say again, LZ is Devil. Nemesis 1 will try to put down a smoke screen.
Hey firm, peeling off.
Two ones in hot. Follow on strike. Same target.
Nemesis 1 is off to the west. Smoke screen out.
Nemesis 1, Nemesis 2.
Send it.
Nemesis 2-2 is Winchester, still has guns. 2-1 still has 8 rockets. Can do follow-on full gun to cover Warrior's egress if necessary.
Roger that. 1-1 or 2-1 and 2-2. Go ahead and set up a circle with guns, strafing south to north on each run, and keep them coming as long as you can to suppress the LZ. Break it.
Copy that. South to north gun runs using your smoke as our mark.
That's affirmative. Eastern's smoke marks are going to be your actual targets. The western smoke marks is a smoke screen.
Copy that. Am I cleared and hot on the Western smoke.
That's affirmative. Clear hot.
Alright, inbound short.
Warrior 1, Nemesis 1.
Send it for Warrior.
Warrior clear, push into the LZ, recommend northern side of the LZ using the smoke for concealment.
Affirm, pushing towards LZ north side.
Nemesis 2, keep all attack runs to the east of white smoke.
Copy. Keep all attack runs east of the white smoke.
Warrior 1, 60 seconds out. Warrior 1, 30 seconds out. Warrior 1's on the ground.
Nemesis 1 is visual. Cargo's empty, Warrior 1's off to the north. Roger, Warrior 1. Nemesis 2, you're clear off station. Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1. Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1.
Go for 2-2.
Nemesis 2, Nemesis 1 is off station. Warrior 1 is outbound. You're clear off station.
Copy. Cleared off station. 2-2 is in run now. He'll be coming off, and then we'll regroup in RTB.
Koblenny Tower, Nemesis 1.
Warrior
4
1,
miles northeast.
egressing west, switching to 251.
Inbound, runway 07.
Copy that, Warrior. Good work today. We'll see you on the deck.
Koblenny Tower, Koblenny approach, Warrior 1, about 5 miles to the west, attempt to land at the heliport. Nothing heard, clear to land at the heliport from the northwest. Correction to last, northeast.
Koblenny Tower, Nemesis 1, midfield runway 07 downwind.
Koblenny Tower, Nemesis 2-1, Flatitude F5s inbound from the west 10 miles. Request initial overhead, left brake, full stop, runway 07. Pushing. And nothing heard. Koblenny Tower, Nemesis 2-1, clear, left overhead, runway 07.
Tower, Nemesis 1, clear of the active.
Two-one in the break. Koblenny Tower, Nemesis 2-1, left base, full stop, runway 07.
Fidelity Tower, Warrior 1, landed on the pad, it's blown down.
Fidelity Tower, Nemesis 2-1, clear of runway 07 at Alpha.
great.
Real
It
chocks are
wasn't
now in
bad.
place.
Fun time. I wasn't able to see your bomb impacts at all, but I was able to see your gun runs and most of your rocket impacts.
Well, I was looking at our bombings with that with those snake eyes. Yeah, we slammed those snake eyes right into the side of that HAZ.
Ah, that's what happened.
Which works. I mean, that's what our targets were, right?
Not the houses, but the like earthen bunkers.
Yeah, the HAZ
Okay, that's what you're talking about. They hit.
craft shelters, the round Quonset hut green-looking things.
Yep.
Yep, that's what our targets were, and like I said, I put 2 right in the side of that.
I guess those things are just indestructible.
Yeah, well, 2 500's probably not going to destroy them now.
Huntsman, are you up on 251?
Yeah, I'm here.
How things look from your perspective?
It looked fine. Kind of screwed myself with a trimmer a couple times, but damn, you guys, your gun runs were like 50 feet away from me, and I'll tell you right now, it scared the living shit out of every crew member in this bird right here.
That's awesome.
The guys get out, I'm on the right gun, suppressing fire, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh god, please miss.
That's funny.
We're pretty good. Earlier when I was there, how many rockets did I have? Whatever, 30, 40 something odd rockets I had, 38 rockets I had. I landed all 38 on one of those bunkers, and I didn't kill it at all, so we tried.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's indestructible.
I mean, I made quick work of the 7 or 8 infantry that were down there on my first couple passes, but besides that, those bunkers.
Yeah. There's another air assault further to the south, and I think it's in a bunch of woods. If you get close to it, some green smoke will pop just like this one does. So that's always an option too to do, and I think it's just infantry guarding that. I think I'm going to call it a night at that. It's getting fairly late here, and I think another sortie's going to push me over. I had a good time. How did things go doing BFM and your initial bombing runs?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that again. It was a lot of fun working all together.
Yeah. We need to get you a -2. We need to get some of the other guys to show up to trainings too.
I try.
Well, I was looking at the, looks like Glad was trying to come in, but he kept disconnecting. I bet you because he doesn't have the those extra object packs in, he was kicking them out.
Yep. I mean, I really like the airfield with its object packs, but I also kind of don't want to deal with trying to get people on, or people that are technologically inept, or new people that just don't have things set up yet when it's required. Because that was the whole point of, or my whole big thing is, if it's going to break the mission or make it so you can't join, then let's not do it.
Yeah, that checks.
So I think I'll, at the next mission, training mission, I'll rip out the VPC pack.
Okay. Well, glad we were able to all finally get together with Huntsman and do some interfly stuff with the Huey, so that was definitely pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool watching it from up above. You guys will have to check out the stream, because the stream is night, and you can check out the video, but I basically stayed up in an orbit on his ingress and just zoomed in and watched the LZ.
Cool, yeah, I'll watch the stream for sure.
Heck yeah.
Totally forgot that the AI, like troop transport's actually simulated minus like the inside the Huey, you don't see anything. I look out and I was like, oh geez, I forgot that. Like there's like five little infantrymen annoying. I was like, oh.
Yeah, dudes actually pop out.
I totally forget that because I look behind me and I don't see anything. I just see us 4. and I totally forget that they're actually simulated.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got it working.
Yeah, it's nice. I want to get a big... you need to get a bunch of people in the Hueys and get a big airlift going, because that would be cool. Even if it's just like 4 Hueys doing a coordinated LZ. That'd be neat.
Well, if we ever get enough F5s, I can fly the Huey too, so we can at least have a Dash 2 to give him somebody to fly with, and I'm not against that.
Madison, same.
Yeah, we just need to get the guys to show up.
That is the key.
Yep.
We got to brag on Discord of how awesome it was.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Just take highlights from it.
There you go.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and we'll be talking to you on Discord throughout the week.
Yep, I'm gonna do the same. I'll talk to you guys later.
Working from home for the rest of the week. I was at my 80 hours already, just because of last week, and then travel over the weekend. But I have 2 flights. I got a flight tomorrow at noon, and then I have another flight, I think, at 9 or 10 a.m. on Thursday. But Friday, I'm free all day. So if anybody gets off work early or something, just hit me up. Just PM me on Discord and see if anybody's up.
Cool.
All right, fellas. Cheers. Good night. Great work.
Take it easy.
Disconnected.